Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 7 of the Skilling Career Mode, and we're up against Swansea in the Capital One Cup for our first match. And I played a lot of reserves players in this game just to rest my main 11 and also give some of the players who haven't played much some playing time. And it's into the quarterfinals actually, and Sifty missing a big chance there, and the Swansea defense was definitely not on their A game from the start of this game. I'll break through once again, but Sifty not able to convert his chance. Not too good from the striker there, but then into the second half, Swansea breaking on through, and what a save from Green in the net to keep it a 0-0. And apart from that, not much stuff happened before the end of the game, where we find who else then Matt Phillips beating one defender here, going past another one and tucking it in at the near post to make it 1-0. And Matt Phillips, and I said this earlier, he tends to score some important goals for us, late goals that wins us the games. And that was basically the case here up against Swansea. So we're into the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup. And this is not a tournament I expect to win. I'll lose it when I lose it, I think. Because playing with reserves players will probably eventually get beaten. But after the midweek game in the Capital One Cup, we had a weekend game up against Burnley in the Premier League, and this was a match I was expecting to win. We had Taarabt, Kelvin, Chikawi and Vargas as the attacking force in this match, and yeah, we get on the ball here with Vargas trying out a finesse shot, but it is blocked off. And apart from that, not much stuff happened in this match. Burnley was playing park the bus style, everybody back. They didn't push anyone forward at all, and it was not surprising that it was from a free kick we actually got our next chance. Nice stuff there from Vargas beating the defender, and he comes in with a very late tackle to win us that free kick. And yeah, of course, Taarabt, he will step up for that, and as usual, he's able to convert the free kick and make it 1-0 for us in at the near post. And his 8th goal in the Premier League, not bad at all for our centre attacking mid. But Burnley was pushing forward after that, and they would win a corner in the 85th minute, pretty much their first chance in the entire game. And from the corner, they will send it in at the near post, past my keeper, over my defender at the post. And I had to go all out attack after that, because I was not interested in drawing with Burnley at Loftus Road. I felt this was a game we should be able to win. And yeah, Kelvin finds Chikawi, and he just runs into the open space. He jumps over the slide tackle, and he scores an 89th minute winner to beat Burnley. What an important goal to get there, and that match was actually not quite over. We get another chance. We find a corker, because I was still playing all out attack. I forgot to change it, and we got a bicycle kick in there, but it didn't come to anything, and in the end we won the game. Burnley only had the chance where they won the corner and the corner itself. Apart from that, they just parked the bus the entire game. So it's nice getting away with the win in the end. And then we had a really tough game next weekend, and that's to Goodison Park. We are completely even with Everton there. I believe they were ahead because of the goal score, and yeah, this was a game for the second place basically. If I lost it, Everton would pull ahead. If I got a draw, it would look okay. I was alright with that away, and if I got a win, it would be a very good result. And we find Chikawi in the 15th minute with Taarabt with the through ball on the counter attack, and we make it 1-0. But pretty much 1 minute later, it's Naismith on the ball, and I thought it went in, but it hit the post behind the goal. And then 18th minute, Chikawi on the ball, and look at that challenge from Distin. He only goes for Chikawi, and he ends up giving him an injury. Oh, that was not something I was pleased to see. And how that wasn't a red card, I have no clue. He only went for the man, and that was just a disgrace of a tackle. He should have been sent off. Look at that. He's not even close to the ball. And Chikawi could still play in this match. It was not an injury where I was forced to substitute him off, but I took him off myself because I wanted to make sure that I didn't make the injury worse or anything, because he is an important player and I didn't want him to be out for a long time. So I got him off the pitch, and I got Sifty in instead to play. And yeah, we find Sifty here in the 53rd minute. He breaks on through, and opposite of what he did in the Swansea game. This time around, he was able to convert a goal and bring us up at 2-0. And Everton was actually not very good in this game. I created most of the chances. I had the initiative, and I decided to get Crancher on a little bit later, and we would actually that would actually pay off. We win the ball with Sandro from the defense, and we find an open Crancher. I tried to beat the keeper, but in the end, he got too close. I had to take the shot, and Crancher would make it a 3-0. A game where Everton, as I said, didn't create too much. And that means we actually beat them and move ahead of them in the table. We still have Chelsea quite a bit ahead of us. And here we have the message. Chikawi's out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. Quite disappointing, especially here in December. We got all the matches towards the end of the year, and we got our main striker out. It is very disappointing because we need every player we can play with here towards the final days of December, because there's so many matches, and we are only forced to play with maybe Sifty and then Austin. That is pretty much the options, or we can play with Vargas on the top. So yeah, it was definitely very disappointing having a 3-week injury. I had hoped it was just for like a week or a few days, but it was not. And that means, Chikawi misses out a lot of games for us, a lot of crucial games. And after that, I got a message as well about players and their contracts running out. And I thought, you know what, Joey Barton is on a decline, but let's offer him a contract still. And Fowlin was a player I kind of wanted to keep. He's a good rotation player in some way. He already had the role as an important first team player, so I sort of had to give him that role again, and maybe he will break into the first team next season, or we'll sell him on in the summer transfer window. We'll see. But we have one final game to play in this episode. It is the 20th of December, and we are up against West Brom. And one thing I noticed when playing this game was that Sifty, he was 70 rated, but when I went through the squad report at the end of the last episode, he was 71 rated, and I'm not too sure why that is. I think it might have been because I backed out of the game and got right back in after I checked that squad report, because he should be 71 rated, and maybe there's one stat that hasn't been upgraded. I don't know, but yeah, 70 rated. We're up against the game against West Bromwich, and they went up 1-0 unfortunately against me, and I was kind of on back foot, trying to get a goal back. Here Kelvin trying to break on through, couldn't score it, and went into the second half. We were still trailing, and that is where Vargas got on the ball. He found Sifty just holding up play, going past the defender, breaking on through into the box, and we finally get a goal to make it 1-1 in this match. And they lost the ball at a very bad spot, and we go straight on the counter attack. We've been good at those, scoring some goals from those, and it's Kelvin on the ball here. Ball will drag back, and he's able to tuck that one in at the near post, and I believe that was his very first Premier League goal. About time, and he makes it a 1-0 for, or 2-1 for us, I mean. But West Bromwich was not over, and they got an equalizer to make it 2-2, and a lot of chances in this game. And then Sifty picking up a penalty here, beating the defender. He goes in for a stupid slide tackle, and Taarabt scoring yet another Premier League goal for us to bring us up a 3-2 in the game, and the entire team coming to celebrate with him, happy about getting the goal at home ground. And that is also the winner. As you can see there, we did have most of the chances, and that is also going to be where we end off this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. We'll be back again maybe tomorrow with another episode of the Skill and Career Mode. We'll see. And apart from that, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.